Good afternoon, everybody. This is Leah and Loft Manager Richard from the Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario, your Pioneer One Loft Race, and of course, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions.com. Ryan is away on business the next couple of days, so I'm helping out Loft Manager Richard. As you see in front of you, we have the Blue Loft, and we've got the gates are open. The birds are going to be ready to go out this afternoon for their inaugural, would you call it a flight? Dad? Is it a flight?
No, flight. They're not going to actually fly. They're going to come out. Well, I wouldn't want them to fly, but they're going to come out on the landing board. I'm going to put up. They're going to get a sprinkler hose, so they're going to come out and they're going to want to take a bath. All the birds have been fed, so they are going to be a little heavier than flying weight, and that's the way I like to have them when I am breaking them to the board. I want them a little heavier. I'm going to give them a little sprinkle here, as you're going to see. The birds are inside. I'm going to open the chute up, and we're going to watch how they are. Now, as you see on the board, we do have these ramps. Okay, so if the bird does come off the board, goes down onto the lawn, he can walk back up the ramp if he doesn't have the not strength, because remember, the 8th, 9th, and 10th have been pulled. If I could say, I would say 85% of the birds have gone up to their perches in the loft, and perches range anywhere from a foot off the floor to 6.5 feet on the high side on the wall, and birds are going up no problem. As you can see in your screen, you've got birds sitting in the window where the landing board is. That's approximately about 4 feet up. So the pulling of the flights, they just got to get used to it, get a little more strength in the wing, and they work at that strength because they want to get up on the perch, or they want to do this, and eventually they'll fly short those 3 flights, like loft fly actually. And day by day, as the flights grow in, the movement becomes easier for them, but at the same time, it's actually a benefit to them because they're developing more wing muscle. It's like putting weights on your legs. If you want to go walking or jogging, you develop more muscle. Or walking in 2.5 feet of water, you develop the muscle.
Absolutely. We want to give a big shout out to everybody who has tuned in over on Facebook and on YouTube. 2024 Trump says, let's get them rolling. I agree with you. Mike Parrish says, is the Blue Loft the first birds that came in? Absolutely. When we started intaking pigeons back in February, I believe in and around February the 18th, we began receiving your participants. And yes, all the new participants did start off in the Blue Loft. And as the loft got full, obviously, we then moved over into the Red Loft. That's a great question, Mike Parrish. Sad. I don't know what you're writing, but I like it. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. 2024 Trump says, I want to see those white chickens. Maybe we can make that happen for you, 2024 Trump. But the main event here this afternoon at the Pioneer Village is the letting out of the Blue Loft. How exciting. This has been how many months in the making here, Loft Manager Richard?
4 months.
4 months?
4 months, yeah. So you're going to watch me hook up the garden hose with a very mild sprinkle coming off the main platform. As you see, put the ramp up. It's going to come off that ramp. So when they come out, they're going to get a nice sprinkle. It's warm here. It's 93.6 degrees here.
It is hotter than two squirrels playing in a wool sock today, Dad. I'm telling you.
Yeah, 100%. It's like 32 degrees Celsius, and Fahrenheit it's 93.6. So, like Leah said, the birds are warm. They all have their water inside. But I'm going to open the chute up, and I'm going to hook the sprinkler up, and let's just see what kind of participation we get here today.
Let's do it.
They're not going to get in there and say, "Get out! Come on, get out!" No. I don't do that. We're going to open that chute up. Everyone goes out on their own, relaxed. Okay, here we go.
People like to see people and birds, so let's bring it on. Everybody, let's root on our Blue Loft. We have a mixture in the Blue Loft of Canadian and American participants. So if you're from America, or you're from Canada, or you're from anywhere in between, let's root on our Blue Loft first time out. What's the date today? Today the 1st or the 2nd? Anybody? Today is Friday, June 2nd, so let's put that as Loft Manager Ryan would say in the logbook. First time out for our blue team. Loft Manager Richard, I'm going to zoom in on you, and if someone in the comments could just let us know if you can hear us. Yes.
You're using the sprinkler.
Oh yeah, let's not get the camera equipment wet, Loft Manager Richard, because I'll kill you. Here we go. Loft Manager Richard, what is the purpose there of the hose? Let's talk in our outside voice.
The purpose is all the birds, number one, they like to have a bath. They haven't had a bath in about 4 days. They want to have a bath. The water's nice and cool. So that's the purpose. The other purpose is when they soak down with water, they don't want to move too much. They want to stay on the board. They don't want to take off. When they're soaked, it's like being soaked with a wet towel on you. You just want to, sit down, relax, and dry off, right?
Absolutely. It's a beautiful day here for this main event. Loft Manager Richard, let's get the party started. Let's get the waterworks a-going.
Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to put the sprinkler on just very mild. I'm not putting it on like this. I'm not doing that. I'm putting it on very mild. This is like a very mild shower. I don't think people can see it, but
they can see it, don't you worry. We got eyes everywhere. Let's get back to the comments. 2024 Trump says loud and clear. And let me tell you, friend, if I lived in America, I would be voting for Trump in the 2024 election. But I'm going to put my political feelings aside for this show because that's how I get in trouble. Mike Green, thank you very much, friend, says, yes, can hear you just fine. Also, big congratulations to Mike Green on getting shit on by Pioneer. Well done. You won the big prize pot yesterday. Well done. And a big hello to Christopher Bates. Pop your popcorn, grab your beverages, because you're about to see the Blue Loft going out for the first time. Can hardly handle the excitement. Gang 1 says you use a bath, you nutcase. Well, a big hello to you, too, Gang 1. We don't use a bath at this stage in the game, friend, because we're just trying to make sure that everybody's cooties kind of stay contained amongst themselves. We don't need to help spread along the germs. So we add the little hose, little misting action, so they can still get their bath, but they're not sitting in bathing water, pooping in it, and then drinking in it, and then getting sick. Running a one loft, friend, is a whole nother beast. And we have to make sure we have all angles covered. So they enjoy the misty hose just as well as a regular bath. And they certainly will get full-on baths once we get into the racing. Once they need to kind of relax those muscles, we absolutely do give them baths. But right now, we're going to stick to the misting hose. I'm going to go zoom in here a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see our first Our first little athletes getting a taste of freedom. If you guys have questions or comments or complaints, actually save the complaints for when Ryan comes back. He's far better at handling them than I am. Mike Green says, yeah, I got shit on by my daughter's bird. Mike Green, that won't be the first time you get shit on by your daughter, I promise. Just ask Loft Manager Richard. 2024 Trump says, is this their first time out? Yes, this is the first time of freedom. Loft Manager Richard, don't walk in front of the camera, thanks.
First time out of a fly pen. So fly pen's been taken out. They've been in the fly pen for 3 months, 4 months, some of them. This is the first time out without a fly pen. We removed the fly pen, as you can see. The fly pen walls have been used for a ramp. As you can see on my left, birds are starting to walk on the ramp. Okay? So now we're starting to see the excitement coming. Very nice. They're out looking around. They're going to feel that little bit of shower coming. It's just a little mist coming. You're going to like that. As you can see, you see the birds flapping their wings. The excitement. That shows you the health in the pigeons. Very healthy, healthy. You see the one ramp on your right. One bird's walking down the ramp. So now he's walking down, he's going to stop. Maybe he's going to go to the bottom. Maybe he's going to walk up. But that just is a safety for them because they're not quite aware with their 8th, 9th, and 10th flight being removed. It was removed 2 days ago, I think, or
Yes.
1 day ago.
No, two days ago.
2 days ago, yeah. And you're starting to see now. You're going to start to see more enjoyment here, and this is settling. I said the birds are a little more heavy in the body. That's the way I want them. I don't want them buoyant and lean, because when that happens, they go up just like a kite, and then you have problems. Take a look. You see the enjoyment. All these birds were out in the fly pen this morning, and I got them in around 1 o'clock. Then I removed the fly pen. They sat in from 1 till now 4 o'clock, 3 hours. Now we're doing this right now. You're going to see total enjoyment. I have the sprinkler on very slightly, just very slightly, so they can think about getting a little sprinkle. And look at the one bird on my right here going down the ramp, right?
Guys, if you have questions for myself or Loft Manager Richard, now is the time. We thought we would leave the camera on here for a bit so you can watch your participants for the first time out. Imagine what must be going through their brains. We have picked a beautiful day to do it. Beautiful, sunny, hot day. You see them twizzling, happy to be alive. At the Pioneer Village, we don't want pigeons that are just surviving. We want pigeons that are thriving. And that is not a gimmick or a tagline. That is the truth. That is why we are going slow and steady this season, because we're in no rush to go anywhere. Racing doesn't start until September. We've got lots of time. And I think the pigeons appreciate being given that time. But what do I know? What do you guys think? Post your questions, comments, hold on to the complaints. In the comments section, Diamond Taxi says, good evening. Good evening to you, friend. 2024 Trump says, are these pigeons from February and on? Yes, they absolutely are.
February till when, you think?
Well, we've stopped intake. I mean, we're taking up until Sunday, I believe Ryan said.
No,
but this was filled, I would say about, I want to go with 3 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
3 weeks? Gang One says, brilliant mate eyes out for the hawk. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, I'd like to say, I'll put in a couple words. right now here it's 10 to 4 in the afternoon. The hawks normally will hunt before noon. They get their kill and they have their nice little feed, and that's it. In the afternoon, he usually doesn't hunt at this time of the year. Okay? In the late fall, if you let them out, he will hunt right up till almost dark. All right, so we got a kitten there just.
We've got some kittens in the back, feeding kittens, and it's Ricky's menagerie here at the Pioneer Village. Let's get back to the comments. Billy Harris says, hi from Dublin. How long are the birds locked in before being let out? So this loft you're seeing here now, which is the Blue Loft, as we said, these birds started arriving mid-February. So we've got some that have been in there since mid-February, which is how long? February, March, April.
May.
3.5?
Three and something months.
So we have some that have been in there 3.5-ish months and some who have been in there 3 weeks. It all depends on when you all brought your birds. That's how we put them in the loft. So there's a broad spectrum there. Next comment from Christopher Bates, I think also in the UK. Nice photo there, Christopher. Glad to see you promoting the sport with your Pigeon Boss and Pioneer swag. He says, I think the way you do things and the information you give is amazing. Well, hey friend, knowledge is power, and if we can help you and you can help us, all the better. Let's keep promoting this sport. Look at them. They're waving to you on the camera. Give them a big thumbs up for that. Look at that.
Yeah, 100%. Total happy, total healthy. Yeah, I got the mist on very little. You know, if you put that mist on yourself in the shower, you'd hardly get wet. But I just want the interest of the birds on the mist in the water. And then it's warm. And, you know, they're enjoying it. Now, as you see on the right side, or the right side on there.
That's the
right side.
That's the left.
There was 4 to 6 birds came down the ramp. They were 3/4 of the way down the ramp. They turned around and walked up the ramp. So they know the ramp, right? On the other side on the left, you see there's about 6 on the ramp. They're enjoying that, walking down. They're going to walk up. They've had their flights pull. So, you know, and you see the exercising, totally healthy. Now, there's 300 birds in this loft. On that board right now, there's probably about 100. And then they'll take turns. Some will come out, some will go in.
Mike Parrish says, if Pigeon Bingo fills up, maybe Ricky should do it since Ryan is gone. Well, actually, Mike Parrish, round 3 has already sold out. We have round 4 up at Feathersleep Pigeon Auctions right now, $5 a square. We split the pot, so it's a 50-50 pot. Plus, we also give away a few other fun prizes, some banders, some t-shirts, some hats. It's a fun time, so I don't know, maybe if we keep selling out cards, Loft Manager Richard might have to do it. We also have a very special super edition of Pigeon Bingo being released this evening where we are giving a pigeon away. That's right, we're giving a pigeon away to participate for you in the 2023 Pioneer Hunger Games. You gotta wait till tonight to see who that pigeon is.
I'm just gonna go and check the hose to make sure everything's working. No, it looks good from here from what I can see. Can you see it, Leah?
I can see it. Christopher Bates.
See it?
Christopher Bates asks, is it always best to use warm water? That's debatable. Loft Manager Richard, what do you think?
Well, at this time of the year, I don't use warm water. Look at the birds down the left ramp. They're exercising. They're happy. We got 1 bird on the lawn. And they're just feeling good. No, at this time of the year with that little mist, cool water, they love it. They love it. And more birds are coming out now. I see that. The board is getting, now as you see on the right ramp, birds are coming over there, right? On the left ramp, they're exercising. And we have 1 down on the front ramp.
We have 1 on the front ramp. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to zoom out there a little bit as we see them inch their way down onto the lawn. I'm going to throw up another comment. Billy Harris, any plans for another trip and loft report from Belgium? or Holland. I always enjoy them. Billy Harris, if you enjoy our loft tours or loft reports from Belgium or Holland, I've got something for you, friend. Head on over to featherselitepigeonauctions.com. I want you to scroll down on our homepage, and you're going to see the Feathers Elite Pigeon Boss Tour of Belgium. We just released it today. We haven't released the names yet, but if you like the tour, anybody in the world, I don't care where you're from, you can get on that bus. You can get on the crazy train with Ryan this February from the 15th to the 27th, I believe. Ryan will be in Belgium, and he's going to take 7 of you along with him on a tour throughout Belgium. We're going to see some cool things. We're going to visit some lofts. We're going to go to Fugare. You guys are going to go to the Golden Doif Awards and Auction. So check that out. More information on that coming soon, but we've got the preview on our website right now. Loft Manager Richard, go ahead.
I was just saying, if you recognized, there was a checker that was on the lawn and it flew up onto the ramp, halfway up the ramp. So if you were watching that, I watched that and I'm saying, oh, this is good. Now I just gave them enough water just to get dampened. A little bit of dampness, that's it. And as you're seeing, they're herding to the mist. You see? Now look at this bird on the front ramp, exercising. Totally, that's a sign of health.
Brahim asks, is this group of close blood lineage? This is a one loft race, so we've got all kinds of bloodlines, all kinds of lineage. The best, would you say, Loft Manager Richard, from all of Canada and the United States, I think, are in these 2 lofts here. This is a one loft race, friends.
Yeah, 100%. Canada, United States, top-notch pigeon flyers send their birds here. Now look at them.
2024 Trump says, this is perfect. I don't think anything could go wrong. Stay tuned, my friend. It's a long season. ABC Loft says, are all the birds settled? If you've just joined us, this is the first time the Blue Loft has gone out. The first time any pigeons from the Pioneer Village have gone out.
Yeah.
So you're watching the break for the Blue Loft.
So as you can see, the fly pen that we had there, these panels that you see as ramps, we took them, I take them off the fly pen and I put them down. I take the top off, sides, everything off. I put it down. I put them down as ramps. And what should I say? This is the first time, right? We don't open up the fly pen with a little chute or something. We take it off and the birds are happy. Now you see, they're on the lawn. Now let's hope they go back. Well, they will.
We don't have to hope. This isn't our first rodeo. They will. Getting back to the comments, Neil McKenna, what do I have to do to get in on the Pigeon Bingo? Head on over to our website, featherselitepigeonauctions.com or fipa.ca. The squares are on sale now, $5 for a square. We have 25 squares for each round, where the grand prize is 50% of the prize pot. That's for regular bingo. That's not for super bingo, which is coming up this evening. We're going to release the card for that. We're giving away a very special pigeon to fly for you in the 2023 Pioneer Hunger Games. It's a pigeon you guys know, you've heard of before. Only hint I'm going to give you. You got to wait till tonight to see. If you're enjoying our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Help us get up there on YouTube. It really helps, guys. If you have any questions for Loft Manager Richard, he is here. Or myself. Let us know. They look happy, Dad. They look happy.
Oh, they're very happy. Yeah.
It's good to see.
And I see more coming out. More are coming off the board. They're going down the ramp on either side. They're on the lawn. They're picking. We got right now maple The maple seeds are falling off.
The little twirlers, the little twirlies.
Yeah, what do they call them? Helicopters.
Helicopters.
They're falling off, and they're kind of picking them up, or trying to. So, very, very nice, Leah.
You're welcome, Neil. If you have any problems, just shoot us a message at info@fipa.ca, and we can certainly help you out getting a square.
And you see that they're constantly, most of them come out, they're exercising. They're moving, they get the exercise, sign of health. Bird wants to, develop.
This is a great question from 2024. Trump says, Richard, do you need to walk down there and herd them back up? Are we worried that they're going down on the lawn right now? Are you concerned about that?
No. We scheduled this because here we have darkness is about quarter to 9. So the birds are going to have about 4.5 hours out. They know when it's time to go in. An hour before darkness, the lights go on. So there's no problem. I don't worry. I just want them to look around, feel comfortable. This is home. This is home. This isn't, it's part of work, but it's not. It's relax, get more familiar with your home. The birds are in 3.5 months, and now they're happy to be outside and enjoy. Very nice.
We want them to love where they live. That's the most important thing in our mind at the moment. They gotta love where they live, because if they don't love where they live, when we let them down the road 2 miles, 1 mile, 10 miles, 300 miles, why would they want to come home? Do you want to go home to a place that you don't like? No. So we want to make them love where they live. How do we do that? With patience and time. And this is step 1 of patience and time. How long is this going to take, Lafrance Richard, for them to kind of successfully complete the break where you kind of know, like, okay, they're going to be around for a bit?
Soon I get them in tonight, it's done. They're broke. Now I see there's probably, I'm going to go down and take a look. I would say there's probably about 50 or so still inside. As you can see in the inside, you can see them on the perches.
I'm going to do a little zoom in here onto the board, and I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that clearly, but see if you can spot any of your participants out for the first time in the Blue Loft at the Pioneer 2023 One Loft Race. Another comment here from Gang One. Will they respond to the corn? We always have them a touch hungry to come in. What was their feeding schedule today?
Today, this morning, I gave them about a quarter feed. They're getting fed twice a day, so they should be good. They will be good.
2024 Trump, that's another great comment. But you don't want them to act like a wild pigeon foraging on the grass, do you? Are you worried that they're foraging on the grass? Does that bother you?
No, 100% it does not bother me.
Does that affect how quickly they can fly home when it comes to race number 3?
No. Once I get... These pigeons right now are all overweight. Okay? So these birds here right now could go for probably 3 days without feed, if you know what I'm saying. And that's the way I want them. I want them overweight right now, so they don't have to worry. Foraging, all they're doing is picking around a little bit. They're looking at the maple seed, helicopter seeds. No, I know people that say, "Oh, I never let my pigeons on the lawn." I know people that say, "I let my pigeons on the lawn." Top-notch flyers. I don't know. The people that say I take them off the lawn, these things, you've got to make them feel like pigeons right now. In other words, another thing, it's like a racehorse. You don't take the young racehorse right from the stall and put them on the track and start whipping them. No, You make them feel like a horse. You put them out in the paddock, put them out in the field, let them run, let them feel free. He's got to feel free. And then he's ready to be a racehorse. I know people. I have a friend, Glenn Donor. He gets the red-tailed hawks. He uses them for hunting rabbits, whatever. He said, I get them, I catch them when they've come off the nest about 2 months. And he said, the reason being is they first have to learn to be a wild animal, a wild hawk. Mother gets them, gives them a squirrel, gives them a pigeon, gives them whatever. The mother gives them a mouse. They have to learn for mother to gets them hungry. Mother shows them, and then he traps them and he uses them for hunting rabbits, whatever he feels, squirrels, whatever it is. So this is all part of a natural environment. It's natural. That's my question answered. I don't know.
Get back to the comments here. 2024 Trump, I think you should control them like you can be here but not here. Well, Trump, sounds like you might be a newbie at this, but yeah, it doesn't exactly work that way. But you know what? Tune in this season because you're going to find out exactly how it works.
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to give Trump, right? I can take my pigeons, my own young birds, and I usually do this. I let them out in the morning around 7:30 in the morning. Right now, I open the chute and I let them out. They go for a little loft fly. Boop, they come back. They land on the loft. Fine. They're sitting in the tree. Fine. They're relaxed. Relaxed. But when it's time to work, bang. I cut the feed back. I get them. Right now, to go out, they land on the loft. I lock the chute. I lock it out. Stay outside. Go sit in the tree. Go land on the roof. Go whatever. Go on the line. Boom, boom, boom. When it's time, I call them to come in. Later in the afternoon, they come in. Bang, 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 bang.
Raheem is asking, with the change of the weather, does the quality of the food change or remain in the same pattern? Are we changing the feed at this stage in the game now that they've been let out?
No, we might not add as much corn. Give them some more barley, some wheat. It's not right now. It's so early in the game. We're not racing. My own birds are starting to do some loft flying, rambling, ranging, or whatever you want to call it. These birds haven't done that yet. This is the first time out on the board. Right. I let them out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 to 4. If you let them out in the morning, excuse me, that's when the hawk is the most wanting to kill in the morning. Go out for a kill. By the time 1 o'clock comes in the afternoon, in this area, he's had his breakfast, he's had everything. And the hawk, usually the local hawk, the territorial hawk, they usually only kill every 2 days. So that's why they're out here at 10 to 4 in the afternoon. It's more safe for the birds. Very, very much more safe.
Gang one, I think he might be having a bad Friday or he's being a little salty, but he says, load of crap, Richard. We're on about racing pigeons, control trap fast, not hunting a red tail. Gang one, we're on about a lot of things. The Pioneer Village, we like to talk about a lot of things. There are other one loft races out there that don't show you a damn thing. They don't communicate with you. They don't anything with you. There are other ones, like maybe South Africa, that show you some beautifully edited videos, but do you really know what's going on? No, you don't. So when you're on this channel, we give you everything, including stories and talking about red tails and all kinds of nonsense. So if maybe this channel's not for you, and that's fine, but other people do enjoy it.
I appreciate what Gang 1 is saying. realize, Gang 1, these birds are going to start racing in September. Okay? This is a one loft race. This isn't your own loft at your own house, if I could say, right. This is different. Um, if you're in a combine locally or whatever, maybe you're going to start 2 months ahead of us. So this, I understand what you're saying, right? So we are what, June, July, August, September. We're 4 months away for racing these birds. Let me ask you a question. Did you want me to have them in race condition before I let them out for the first time? Answer that question, my friend. Thank you very much.
All right, so let's go down to the loft. Ooh, we just need some quiet time. As you guys watch the Pioneer One Loft, the Blue Loft, being let out for the first time, we're just going to leave that camera up. I'm going to go on mute, and you can watch as they go out.
This was perfect. Warm day. Put a little mist on them. Right. Just get a little. See that one there going with its wing like this? Mm-hmm. Right? You even got them up here.
No, 2024 Trump sound's not gone. I just thought we'd just be quiet and you guys could just watch them do their thing. Blue Loft, first time out. Pioneer One Loft race. When will the Red Loft be out?
Be the end of next week. They'll be out. As you can see, the birds all out in the fly pens.
So after today, what is going to happen for tomorrow? Tomorrow we do the same thing. They go out again tomorrow. And the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Until they know where their home is. They're going to start loft flying. And then they're going to start rambling. And once they've started rambling for at least over an hour, then we're going to start training, taking them up the road. But this is at least, how long? A month of this? Before we start training? Well, what are we? June, yeah. We're not going to start training until, I believe, the end of July. Don't quote me on that one. Right. But I think 100%. That's the plan.
We're gonna let the flights grow in, and the way we will monitor how the birds feel, how they ramble, how they range, whatever you guys want to call it, and then we'll monitor that. And when we feel they're ready, they're ready. As you see today, they're enjoying themselves. This is a walk in the park for them. Very nice, right?
Yes, 2024 Trump. All their flights, not all their flights, but I believe it was their last third flights were pulled. Loft flying probably won't be for a bit. That's on them to get up there and go. Slow and steady. As Ryan says, inch by inch. It's a long road to Rome. I guess for these guys, they've already hit their first kind of milestone in this one loft race experience where they've kind of managed to get through being in the loft with everybody else, getting through whatever sickness, amalgamating, getting accustomed. So we're now on milestone number 2, which is breaking. And this is another very scary part of training and having pigeons. Because you can lose them off the roof. The hawk can eat them. They can fly away. They can hit a window. Like, literally anything can happen to them at this stage. Because they're just dumb and they don't know what they're doing, right? They're new.
They're looking good. I'm happy. Look at that guy out there walking around.
Yeah, we got some travelers. We're slow here. We got a traveler.
And at this point, they're feeling very relaxed, as you can see. They're not worried about a predator, but meanwhile, it can come in, right? But in the area I've been in here now, in this area, I have been in here for 62 years. So I have studied the predator. You don't hear any crows calling, you know. You don't hear the blue jays going, you know, all that stuff. So at certain times of the day, you hear that stuff around here. The crow, the blue jay, even the chicken warns me. So you get to know.
So are you worried about the cats and the chickens and the dogs being out with the
No, 100%.
race birds at the same time? Does that worry you? Like, that's
no.
bad?
If it was worrying me, I wouldn't have them out. So I do not worry. This here, no problem. You're going to see the chicken's going to walk right through the pigeons, right? You're going to see the cat go right through the pigeons. You're going to see my dog walk right through the pigeons. So I'm not worried.
You were watching the Pioneer One Loft, the Blue Loft, being let out for the first time. It's the start of breaking. How many will we lose on the break? How many do we have? Like 550, 550-ish?
Yeah, so we let out around 300 here. So they all look darn good to me.
Do we live in a secluded area? Would you say this is secluded?
Yeah, I think
I'd
so.
say it's fairly secluded, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to try and get
We
the
don't
drone up again
We
this
don't
year.
have any neighbors, really.
No.
No. Very secluded.
We do have quite a bit of trees.
Yeah, we got helicopters flying there now, as you can see them. The birds are all happy to see the helicopters.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
There we go. As you see, the dogs, the pigeons. What happens? Oh my God, what happened?
Chloe went through, and I see that one chick made a turn right to the ramp.
What happened? Nothing happened. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, they're good. It's always an exciting when you're trying to break experience. Even if you have your own youngsters. You put a youngster out at 5 weeks old, the first time out on the board, maybe you couldn't let them out because the hawks are around, so you don't know. You're going to pick a day. You're going to say, this day they're going out. I think it's safe. Open it up. You're sitting there crossing your fingers saying, oh, I hope nothing happens. I hope a hawk doesn't come. I hope all of a sudden somebody on the street doesn't start running a machinery heavy noise. And away you go, right? It's the same, you know.
So you don't have a problem losing pigeons then? Losing them? It's part of the game, my friend.
Well,
do we have a problem?
You can recall,
I
believe it was 4 years ago, I had the youngsters out, and I had a red-tailed hawk come over, not to kill, just flew over, scared them so bad. This was 4 years ago. We lost about 40 or 50 right off the roof. So last year we did the soaping, and that worked very well. This year we're doing the light system and do their flights. So and I see they're using the ramp, eh?
They are.
Yeah. And why do we put the ramp out? Because only 2 days ago we pulled their 8th, 9th, and 10th. So they don't have the confidence in their power in the wings. So if they go down, now we give them a chance. They're down on the lawn. They can go back up. Oh, please. I never put my pigeons on the lawn. That is the worst thing ever. All I'm saying to you is, I appreciate your comment, but my other comment back is, who are you? Period.
Is that hose still working?
Oh yeah, you see it there?
Oh yeah. Yep. Gotta go back inside, Chloe? Carl. Serenading everybody. 2024 Trump. Whose pigeons are on the right top corner? Those are loft manager Richard's. Are you worried that they're out and our bird, the one loft birds are out? Does that worry you?
No.
Why doesn't it worry you?
Why?
Are they gonna know?
They know where they live. That's it. Are you worried when you open your house up and you have 6 children? You know, they know where their bedroom is. They know where the front door is. They know where the back door is. They know where the kitchen is. They all know. I'm not worried. 100% I'm not worried. Right? Actually, my landing board's right there for my youngsters coming down. You see that one? Where the green water container is there? The drinker?
Yeah.
That's where they come in, right there. Boom. In.
No, these are all racing pigeons. No wild pigeons, only racing pigeons. Oh, and some chickens. And some cats and some dogs. Have you got anything else? I don't think so. That's it for now.
Yeah. This is the first event, right?
This is the first
Look,
event.
they're over there now, foraging.
They're having a good time. Stephen Brown, nice to see you on, friend, says doing a great job. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Oh, they're looking good.
Gangwine, do you ever get anyone else's birds drop in through the season? Sure. Yeah, we do. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we get 20 on a drop. We get, a couple, 5, 10, 12 drop with them, right? That's it. It's called drag, man. All the pigeons in condition, drag the pigeons out of condition. Or conditioned pigeons, but maybe not so mentally conditioned, so they get dragged, right? So what are you going to do? That happens all the time. So that's the red loft there. They're going to be ready. I can let those darn things out today. I know that. They're ready.
Give it another few days.
Yeah.
Are these young birds? Yes, they are. They are all young birds. 2023s.
Some of these birds here are probably close to 6 months old.
Some of them.
Yeah.
There she goes.
There she goes. She's teaching them. Okay, watch this one over here. One over there. Look. Oh, she's herding them back. We got a herding Chihuahua. Very nice. Pound and a half Chihuahua doing the herding.
With 3 teeth.
3 teeth, and she's, what do you call it?
Epileptic.
Epileptic. That's good. At least they know it's a Chihuahua and not me with a stick, right?
That's right. If you want them off the lawn, Chihuahuas work well to get them off. Every once in a while, though, only 15-minute intervals.
Yeah, you don't want to work the Chihuahua too much. You'll kill him.
Yeah. just realized we literally have that stick on the wrong. It's supposed to be this way, so I don't have to do this.
So now you see the stick on the
No,
side?
you don't see the stick, but it's just,
to turn it.
yeah. Okay,
Good
you
girl,
gotta go
Chloe.
inside. Good girl, Chloe. You chase them off the lawn. Good girl.
Well, did you take her to a school for this,
Yeah,
Leah?
she's been trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gang 1 flew over the top loft. It's okay. They're gonna be all right.
Have we seen one?
I didn't see it.
It's better one over the loft than 100 over the trees.
Absolutely.
So we still got that water going there. You see it, Leah?
I see it.
Yeah. Right there.
Do you guys see it?
About a foot to the left of that board.
Now, are you worried about the birds that are still inside the loft? Is that telling us something, or are they just not quite there yet?
Yeah, they're not quite there. They're gonna They will slowly come out. Maybe they don't want to have a bath. I don't know. They're gonna slowly come out. Maybe some birds gone in. They'll slowly come out. I'm not gonna whip the stick and say get out, get out, get out. You gotta go out on your own. When the young birds come out of the nest, they really should walk out on their own. Like, right? So let them go on their own. Right? It's like a young person. All of a sudden, he's 15 years old. He says, Dad, I gotta go to the grocery store. He wants to go out on his own. Let him go out on his own. Make sure he comes back with respect.
Life lessons from Loft Manager Richard.
Uh-oh. Your Chihuahua's back out there.
Tracy, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Pretty much, Tracy. Got Chihuahua duty. Chihuahua on duty.
Oh, here's one here. Oh, go. Oh, look at that. Right back to the loft.
So when you walk up there, what will they do? Nothing? I know you.
You want me to try it? I don't know.
Try it. Go. Let's see.
Right now, this is a suspenseful time in our lives.
Very suspenseful.
In a pigeon man's life. It's like saying, I let them out. Oh, there's the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. You see that one up there on the roof?
Yep.
That's the one. Somebody had a keen eye. I think it was Gang 1.
Yep.
He had a keen eye.
No, these are not Ryan's own pigeons. These are one loft race birds. So people have sent their birds from all over Canada and the United States to participate. So these are everybody's birds, not ours. Not one of them are ours. We're just racing them.
I didn't catch that one, but that one flew over, Leah. And now it's back.
Now it's back. Chloe, you gotta go inside.
Oh, she just landed. You see it?
I saw it.
Yeah.
This is like a day at the beach.
Yeah. Put that little bit of mist on. It's like the kids when they go to that pool in the park.
Yeah, the kiddie pool.
Yeah, that's it.
The water park.
Yeah. You know, I see they're walking up that one ramp. The reason why we put the ramps up, because, again, their 8th, 9th, and 10th have been pulled. So to get a little bit of damp, they get a little more heavy, as you know, and they get off the board, they come down on the lawn, they can walk up the ramps. As you can see, about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we had probably about 50 on the lawn. Right now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have about 24 on the lawn. The rest of them have moved and gone up the ramp. Well,
Are you going around the block?
go around the block.
Close it down. There's not very much else to
Say
see.
we're going to close it down.
So do you expect them to really do anything else this afternoon other than what we're seeing right now?
No, they're going to have their time, and we're right now 20 to 5, so they have at least another 3 hours till dark, and they know to go in. That's it. They'll go in. The lights are going to come on an hour before dark, so they know. Right? I just seen the white flight fly off the board right down onto the lawn. I'm going to leave that hose on there for at least another hour.
So guys, you have watched the Pioneer One Loft race Blue Loft breaking. The first day the Blue Loft has been out. We've been on for about an hour, not much that's going to change. This is what they're going to do until they're called in this evening. Loft Manager Richard will call them in. So we hope you enjoyed that. Good luck to all participants. Remember, bingo squares on sale now at feathersleypigeonauctions.com. $5 for a square. Got 25 squares in a round. As soon as we sell it around, we're going to play. Ryan's in the States for the next couple days, so we probably will be playing rounds early next week. But as they sell out, I'm going to keep putting the cards up, and stay tuned for the special Super Pigeon Bingo. Going to be released tonight. Also, check out on our website the Feathersley Pigeon Boss Tour of Belgium. This February, be a pigeon boss like Ryan and tour Belgium and all of our favorite breeders' lofts.
Top notch. Top notch.
A great vacation. Put it on your Christmas list now. Tell your wives and your daughters and your sons and anybody who's looking to give you a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or any kind of a gift, a retirement gift, that you want to go on the Feathersley Pigeon Boss Tour of Belgium this February. Only 7 spots available. We're going to keep it small and intimate so you guys get the best experience possible. And you can be anywhere in the world to go on this tour. All you have to do is show up in Brussels, Belgium on February the 15th. And of course, pay your tour fee and away we go. Guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Blue Loft breaking. We wish you guys a great Friday. I think Ryan says it's Friday. You can speed on the highway. I'm Leah. That was Loft Manager Richard. Those are your Pioneer One Lofters. You guys have a great Friday. Thanks for flying with us. Bye for now.